Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Wilson out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
It's a gain of 4.
19.
Wilson on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. It's on.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Achane. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Wilson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
To throw, here's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw. For something, it brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
11. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey. 11, Agate.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
47 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Let's go.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
19, Tiger, 19, Lion.
Here's Wilson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Jaguars Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll go again here with Tutin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd down carry for Achane. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Downfield to DK. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, he put everything he's got. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Think right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
16-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Go, let's go. On red. Hey, tomato. Time.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Getting out to his left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Caught out left. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Wilson to throw it. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it, and he interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down again to Tootin. Big gap up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations, too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it'll be third and goal.
Go. On the red. Sink right.
Lawrence throwing here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On fourth down, here's Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. That one connects. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field. You know him before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. It's Achane, the inside give. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Travis Hunter making that play. And goes to the hurry up here. Wilson looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up third down. Ball throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down. Wilson throwing. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 3. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here's Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Wilson now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane.
Wilson's back.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up third and
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
58 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On first down, it's Wilson. And oh, he got it! Interception! Greg Newsome has it!
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Fred on red. Same Fred. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, they'll find a completion.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, run. Go. Son, it's hot. Here we go, son.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Gun. Hey, easy. Round.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Achane to the right. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Wilson now. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here's Wilson to the air. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Wilson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. And they pick him off again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, let's go. It's hot.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey, go, go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
42. Dolphins 3. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. To throw, here's Wilson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, Ron, go. Hey, Soko, take right open. Hot.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That finds Hunter downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, easy, Ralph. 30. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Third down run from Achane. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down, Wilson throwing. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense to the line fast.
The Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wilson with it on 1st. Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him up again. Travis Hunter reels in the pick.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Rip, 23, 11. Hey, Soko, it's hot. It's hot.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey, Ron, go. Hey, Ginger.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New set of downs from the 37.
13 Luke. Go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Going deep here for the end zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down throw from Wilson. Short pass brought in. And get this up to the 33-yard line. Up down by Caleb Ransaw.
A gain of 4. It's now 7 and 6 at the 33-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, I'm going. Hey, Tomato. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hey, let's go. Take right open. 11. Hey, Soko.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Lawrence. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Ready? Go, let's go. Decent 24.
3rd and long for him here. Check down, goes to Tootin. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red.
Inside give here for Tootin. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's keeping it, and he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This connects with Higgins. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead.
Dolphins 3. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson chased out to his right. Downfield to DK. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. First down from the 42. Ready. Lance! He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they face 2nd down.
Yellow, 22. Fuse, yellow. Steel, black. Black Ultra.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Looking quickly here.
Shot, 17.
Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
66. Dolphins 3. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Down. Green gap. Yellow. 43. Down.
To the air. Lands. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. Down.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
3 plays.
Smash. Ready. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
It's his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Stop. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
73. Dolphins 3. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now it's Lance. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They're going play action. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That is Caleb Bransall. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Miami.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw, Lance. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Goes to the hurry up here.
12 yards. That's good.
Good. 52. Cut.
Lone back gets the handoff. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Dolphins. First down.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 2-yard line.
Check White. Hut, hut.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
Dolphins 11.
Well, hey, credit to them, not giving up. Some nice little success here. They convert, they add the 2 points, but not going to do much for them as far as win-loss is concerned today.
Nope, train has already left the station in this one, but they've got a shot. If the league invented a 5-point, I don't know, maybe a 10-point play, Kate?
I would love that. We've seen that, right, in like all-star games, maybe a money ball late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe the Pro Bowl. How about we figure that out in the Pro Bowl first?
Okay, sounds good. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Hey, I'm gun. 30 left.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. That one missed the mark. And now it's 2nd down.
Short team, Luke. Hey, Lion.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Rip, 23. 11, go, let's go. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Mason there to haul it in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Go. Hey, here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
87. Dolphins 11. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Lance. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
White, yellow, 43. 6, mega.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's a big strike to Hill. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
Okay, right.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blaster, 6. Black 40. Field, black. Ready.
Throwing his Lance. Finds his back, H.A. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
On the ball.
With the pace here as the clock continues to run.
43 rail.
At the 17-yard line.
Cut.
Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Set.
They go play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
23. Edo Blues.
Here's Lance now. Buying some time right. And the defender comes away with it. Travis Hunter reels in the pin. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. These are 24.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Rip, 23, 30, down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Poses.